And coming up on STL Weather today, November 13th, 2022, we have the latest details on what you can expect in the St. Louis area, as this weekend has been a shocker for a lot of people. Of course, this is some things that people were forecasting later on in the week once we found out that we were going to get snow. Of course, it was a little bit too early in last week's weather forecast to even say that there would be snow, but I did retweet on my Twitter page that there could be snow. But this was an unexpected big snow of the season. We'll talk to you guys about that and some of the snowfall totals. And we're also going to talk to you guys about what you can expect this week. There's another chance of snow, and a lot of people were dumped with a lot of snow this weekend. Well, more will be coming next week in the St. Louis area. We'll talk to you guys about that. We'll talk to you guys about the information about it, and we'll give you guys all of that information plus your 7-day outlook and finalize on where you can find me. All of that coming up. And welcome into STL Weather. This is meteorologist Alvin Kamau. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their wonderful Sunday. Of course, this is your weather update with meteorologist Alvin Kamau. Let's talk to you guys about the shocker that happened this weekend. I wasn't forecasting this until a little bit later on in the week, where I started going, hey, there's a chance of snow, but this snow was fighting dry air. Now, this snow overcame the dry air, which caused this massive snowstorm that moved to the southeast of St. Louis, clipping parts of St. Louis, but it was really a sharp cutoff in parts of the St. Louis area, where in Illinois and our Illinois counties, they got a lot of snow. Look at this one snowfall total in parts of Illinois, 8.5 inches in Hedeker, Illinois, and 7.5 inches in Freeburg and Waterloo. And so that's a lot of snow to shovel. And so there is more snow on the way. I don't think it will be as impressive as this one. Of course, it's probably going to be nowhere near this. Unless unless you guys want another big shocker, another big unexpected big snow. I'm in it with you guys. We missed it here. I'm a snow lover, and this could have been nice to see, but I know this shocked a lot of people, and a lot of people were wondering what was happening, and it's just because the snow band was way more intense than anticipated, and of course, the forecast models did struggle with these events. For an instance, we saw 5 to 6 times more snow than what was forecasted, and the intense snowfall rates overcame ground temperatures, which is extremely impressive, thinking that we wouldn't have any road issues because of how high the road temperatures were. Well, I think we should just say if it's snowing really hard, you're going to get snow on the ground. And so, of course, this was not really a mistake. This was just unexpected because the computer models weren't really seeing this. And it happens once a while. Of course, it won't happen all the time, but when it comes to snow, if it's fighting dry air, fingers crossed that it tries to overcome that dry air, and that's what's going to cause all of this wonderful snow. This was a nice photo, and I believe this is in either Missouri or Illinois, but you can see that's a lot of snow out there to play with. Snowman, of course, that's amazing. This week, the coldest air of the season is on the way. We're watching Monday night into Tuesday morning. Snow is on the way. Again, snow is on the way. The morning commute Tuesday morning could be an issue, and it's going to be cold the rest of the week. Now, because some of these days are going to be extremely cold, partly cloudy conditions, I can't even roll out some flurries in some of these days, especially those temperatures that get near freezing. If you see flurries this week, it's probably because of how cold it is. You wish it could snow even more. Let's talk about what can happen this week as we are watching Monday night into Tuesday morning for some snow. Here's information about Monday night into Tuesday morning. Light snow is expected, but we're going to find that there could be a heavier band of snow. The amount of snow, this isn't so impressive, less than 2 inches for most people, but there could be a narrow, heavy band of snow that develops north of I-70, which could leave people with at least more than 3 inches of snow. And so That's a lot of snow, and so there may be again this snowstorm causing another sharp cutoff where there's nothing to a lot of snow. Most of the snow as of right now looks to be in the northwest of St. Louis. I'll keep you guys updated on my Twitter page. The forecast right now is showing at least 1 to 2 inches of snow. That is my forecast, forecasting about 1 to 2 inches of snow for parts of Missouri and Illinois. That 2 inches of snow tends to just be a little bit northwest of St. Louis. Most locations should get about an inch of snow, but again, pay attention. North of I-70, there could be a narrow band of snow that brings people a lot of snow. So this will be a sharp cutoff. So make sure you are prepared. Tuesday morning's commute could be a little bit of trouble out there. Of course, now that the road crews can know about this, they can pre-treat the roads before the snowstorm. But again, just to let you guys know, this snowstorm that is moving our way isn't going to be as bad as the other one. But of course, I know a lot of you guys, the kids, may want a surprise. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens with this snowstorm. But as of right now, 1 to 2 inches, most locations getting 1 inch of snow. Stay tuned for updates. So here is how it looks like in the 7-day forecast. On Monday, yeah, this week is going to be pretty cold. 45 degrees with a low of 30 as the coldest day of the season has moved in. On Monday, rain is going to be changing to snow. And of course, if it didn't snow on the weekend, this would be the first snow of the season. But now we're starting to, this is going to be the second snow of the season. And so rain changing to snow late, 45 degrees with a low of 30. I put the day to watch on Monday and Tuesday for any changes, and also to let you know, hey, this could be an issue. Tuesday morning, we're waking up to temperatures in the 30s, so we have the AM snow continuing, then it'll start to end with a couple flakes, 40 degrees with a low of 28. And so again, the snow will melt in the afternoon, but of course, things that are not treated could refreeze in the evening, so that could cause some issues. And so morning issues, but the good news is those temperatures will continue to warm up pretty fast. So as long as this is not a lot of snow, temperatures should be around 40 or in the 30s. Wednesday, 38 degrees with a low of 25, partly cloudy. Thursday, 40 degrees with a low of 21. Friday, partly cloudy with a low of with a high of 31 degrees. 31 degrees with a low of 19. And so, as you guys can see, it's cold. Flurries are expected on this day if it is as this if it's pretty cold on this day. I can't roll out some flurries on this day, just to let you guys know that. On the weekend, 37 degrees with a low of 21. It's going to be cold. We start to warm up a little bit more on Sunday. 43 degrees with a low of 27. This cold will take us a good chunk of the month. I don't think we have some warm air moving in until the next couple of weeks. We'll see what happens here, but I think this cold air is going to continue for a while. Until then, that's all the time we have. Download Twitter and follow me, getting information on that snowstorm that we could have on Monday night into Tuesday. Isn't a significant snowstorm, but let's keep an eye north of I-70. We're going to keep an eye on where those heavy bands of snow could develop, those heavier bands of snow where most of this will be light snow, which that could affect the snow amounts and also the forecast. So please stay updated on my Twitter page, link down in the description. Follow me, also follow the National Weather Service. Both of those places are going to be a great place to follow as we are continuing to monitor this storm. Until then, this is meteorologist Davin Kamau. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and stay warm, St. Louis.